Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you this Atom OS for this Redmi Note 3, which is based on Android version 10. So let's begin. As you guys can see here, this is the Atom OS version 2.6.3, and this is based on Android version 10. The security patch is the 5th May, and the build date here, as you can see here, is the 13th May version. 13th May. So guys, now talking about the features, this is the Advanced Control 2 available for every ROM. As you know, the Xiaomi features, and you have the digital well-being available here. Then going to the security options, the fingerprint sensor here is working fine. Okay, let me just set it up. Okay, so guys, I have set up the fingerprint sensor and it is working fine. This is faster than most of the ROMs. Like, this is really good. The face unlock option here is not available, but you can see here this app lock option. I've seen this for the first time in any custom ROM, that an app lock option is available. That's it, that is working fine. Then going to the display option, you get this dark theme available here, which is great. It should be available. Then going to the wallpaper, you get these pixel wallpapers available, they are working. Then you have this lock screen display, like the ambient display available, and this is the always on display, and it is also working. Yes, it is working. As you can see, you have all these lock screen display options available. Then going to the advanced settings, you can't go to advanced settings. This is the bug right here. Then you have the tap to wake, double tap to sleep, and all the display options pretty much same. Then talking about the battery life on this ROM is average. It's good. It's not bad. It's good enough. Then going to the features now. This is the Atom UI, Atom settings, Atom OS customizations. Then you have the Atom OS, like the battery bar, the ambient light, this is the edge lighting available. Then you have this lock screen style. You can customize the clock font size and the date font size, all sorts of customization. Then you have these background opacity, like the blur. As you can see here, this blur, you can customize that. Then you have these themes available, like the gradient. You can customize the color. You have also the option for the rounded corners, like this. And going to the status bar customizations, these are the normal status bar customization as every ROM. This is the network traffic monitor, like you can customize the system icons for the status bar. Whichever the icon you want, you can enable that. Then you have the clock position, show seconds, and the AM PM. Then you have the battery icon style and the battery percentage, auto brightness control. Then you have the quick settings customization. Then you have the quick settings animation, like I showed you in the AOSP extended ROM. These are the same one available. Then going to the gestures, you have the 3-finger swipe for the screenshot option available, and it is working fine. Like this, and you have also the long screenshot option available here. Then going to the lock screen customizations, you can just customize the lock screen, and you have this fingerprint icon, like you don't have the in-display fingerprint scanner, so these just don't work. These are just the showpiece one. This all just don't work. You will not be able to see any fingerprint icon on the lock screen, as you don't have the in-display fingerprint scanner. Then you have this charging animation, like the battery drop explosion. This is working. Like you have the clock style and the date style for the lock screen. Then going to the miscellaneous, you have the screen animation, like the activity open, close, and the screen off animations. All sorts of animations available. Then you have this about Atom, like these are the developers of the Atom, like Naveen Achari and the support team. This ROM is very nice, it's great. Then you have these, in the system settings, you get these option buttons. Here you can see here the enable on-screen navigation bar. When you just enable, the hardware buttons will get disabled, and the on-screen navigation bar will just turn on, like this, the gestures. First it just stutters, but after using it for some time, it will be smooth enough. Buttons, and you have this gesture navigation. These options are available in the settings. You get the option to hide the navigation bar, and it is working fine. Then you have this power button, customizations, and the volume button to wake device, answer call, all the customizations. And the backlight here, I don't know what is the problem with my phone. The backlight, some hardware button lights sometimes work and sometimes it just don't work. Please guys, tell me in the comments that this, are you facing this problem or it's the problem with my device. Then going to these gestures, you have this jump to camera, prevent drinking, and all these gestures available. Now going to the home, this is the home screen. These are all the apps. Talking about these features, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, flashlight, everything is working here. And you get these 2 screen recorder available. This is the system one, the Android Q, like the Android 11 beta 1, and this is just working fine. And this is the Atom OS screen recorder, and this is also working fine, like the audio source and everything is working fine here. Then talking about the other features like the PUBG performance, PUBG runs great on this device, no problems with the PUBG. But there is a bug, like after some time this display will just turn on and you will be on the lock screen and you have to unlock your phone. So that is a problem, and this happens only while playing PUBG, so that is a bit irritating. Then talking about the camera, you get this Google Camera Go version here, and it is working fine. Then talking about YouTube is also working, no problems with the YouTube. Then this is the right swipe for the Google feed. Okay, now talking about the bugs, there is the reboot bug. I have faced once the reboot bug, and the lock screen bug is also there, and black screen bug is also there. Sometimes it just gets hanged. So these are the bugs here. Otherwise the ROM is running great, no problems with it, everything is running smoothly. You can use it as a daily driver if you want to. I have faced those bugs only once, and I am using this ROM from past 3 days, and after that I am reviewing it. So guys, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, then please subscribe to my channel, and if you haven't checked out my previous videos, go check them out. And if you have any questions, then you can ask me in the comments and share this video. I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.